What's going on, everyone? Marty here, and welcome to a brand new modded Minecraft series. Something a lot different than what you're probably used to, because I usually do magic mods, and this one doesn't have any magic. I mean, Ender.io is kind of like magically infused tech, so I guess that's as close as you're going to get for magic. But let's go ahead and look through the mod list, and I'm only going to point out most of the mods. So we've got Foam Fix Core. It just optimizes Minecraft a bit. We've got Advanced Rocketry. This is going to be like the main thing that we're going with, because I took a look at a lot of the other space exploration mods, and I really liked Advanced Rocketry. I thought that one seemed like the best, because not only do you explore Sol, the solar system Sol, but you also can go warp drive and go to other solar systems and explore other procedurally generated worlds and stuff. So it's really cool. So we're going to check that one out. That's going to be like one of the main things that we do. I've also got AgriCraft, and this one I really like. It if you're familiar with IC2, where you have to crossbreed all of your different crops and it gets something totally different, that's what AgriCraft does. So I've changed some configurations, and I've added actually Pam's Harvestcraft and made it so you can't get seeds anywhere with Pam's Harvestcraft. So in order to get all the good food, you got to go through AgriCraft first and do all that. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that we do with that, even though it's mostly going to be off camera stuff, because this is a completely boring mod if you're watching, but I really like doing it for some reason, because I'm always like, I got to get all the seeds. But we've got just enough items, apple skin, which shows our saturation levels. We've got applied energistics too, and this one's really cool because what you do is like convert all of your items into matter basically, and it's stored in this thing, these big blocks and storage containers digitally, and then when you need it, it just pulls it back out. So it's like very vast, huge amounts of storage that you can get with applied energistics, almost infinite. We've also got Bibliocraft, which is just like a lot of decoration stuff, and then it's got some cool enchanting things. We've got Chisel Mod, and I wanted Chisel Mod because we are going to space, and we want to have some cool looking space blocks to do. So that's why that's in there. Ender.io, this is going to be like one of the huge mods too that we do a lot of episodes on, because there's so much stuff to do with it, guys. It's not only a tech mod, power generation, power transportation, item transportation. It's even got integration with things like applied energistics. It's got so much stuff. It's got cool tools and weapons and armor and stuff like that. So we're going to do that. We're going to be getting into some Ender.io. Crazy. Fast leaf decay, foam fix. I thought we already talked about foam fix. We've got Wayla, where actually it's not Wayla, it's called something else. It's HWYLA. There it is. That's what it is. We've got industrial foregoing, which I'm really interested in getting into because it's very similar to Minefactory Reloaded, although it's not anything like Minefactory Reloaded. I screwed around a little bit in creative and saw that it looks really cool. There's a lot of cool things we can do with industrial foregoing. We've got Matter Overdrive. This is going to be another huge mod that we do a lot with, guys. And what we do in Matter Overdrive is basically have some sweet weapons. It's based around Star Trek for the most part. You've got phasers, phaser rifles, phaser sniper rifles. You got an Omni tool, all kinds of cool stuff that we can use in Matter Overdrive. And then also we can turn ourselves into an android, and instead of having to eat, we just have to charge ourselves. So it's actually pretty sweet. We'll become Data from the next generation. Pam's Harvestcraft, you guys should all know what that does. It adds just a ton more crops, a ton more food, a ton more trees for us to like get food from. It's a pretty good mod. There's a lot of stuff, but I've tweaked it a bit, so we'll figure out what that is. Now we've got integration foregoing. This is a industrial foregoing integration mod that's going to add integration for some of the other mods that we have in here. Inventory tweaks, iron chest, we all should know what that is. JEI integration, journey map, just enough resources, clay slabs, more overlays, mouse tweaks, Pam's clay spawn, which adds clay spawns to the underground. We got signals, and it's going to give us some signaling for our rail systems, because I would like to get into some rail stuff, because we don't have Railcraft yet for 112. and I really love Railcraft, so I figured let's try Signals. We may use it, we may not, I don't know, but I really want to do some like cool stuff with rails and like making some rail cart transportation and stuff like that. It'll be cool. Storage drawers, too many graves, Wayla harvestability, and that's about it. So there's not a ton of mods that add like content and stuff. I mean, but the ones that do, they're going to give us like a lot to do. You know what I mean? Like, let's go with space tech. Allow cheats. I'm gonna put cheats on just because sometimes things might get screwed up because with all these mods. So I always have cheats on when I do modded series. So let's go ahead and create this world with the with the seed space tech, capital S, capital T. We'll see what kind of world generation we've got in a minute, as soon as it loads. I feel like I'm missing something though. I feel like there's a mod in here that I should have that's not in here. Like some quality of life one. I don't know. And one thing I did leave out, I had it in here for a little bit when I was testing, was Tinker Construct. But I figured you can make such OP tools with Tinker Construct, you know, tools and weapons, that I figured we have some really sweet options available to us, and I don't want to get trapped into always using the same Tinker Construct stuff. So I went ahead and took it out. We're going to see what we got. I mean, if we're going to have, like, everybody's seen Tinker Construct a million times, right? But you might not have seen, like, a phaser rifle or a phaser sniper rifle from Matter Overdrive, you know, instead of doing like a crazy crossbow or something like that with Tinkers. Instead, we'll do something different, something more science fiction, something more techy. So anyway, we're starting off. We're gonna find our home spot today. This is just gonna be the introductory kind of episode where we find stuff, where we find where we're going to live. So I'm kind of thinking something along the lines of no rain. So that leaves us a couple. I think that leaves us possibly a mesa biome, which I doubt we'll find because those things are like always seem to be rare. Savanna or desert. So I don't know what we're gonna be finding, but let's keep trucking and we'll find something. All right, look at this. I found a really nice place to call home. This is the Savanna Plateau, and if you take a look, the moon is out during the day. We are pretty much surrounded by sand, by a desert, so it's actually kind of cool. You can see out in the distance we've got a birch forest over there. We've got a huge, nice flat area that doesn't rain, doesn't snow. We're high up. We've got gravitational anomalies nearby, which is actually a good thing because what we'll be able to do is later on convert that into like a fusion reactor. A fusion reactor. Look, there's one right here too. So that is through Matter Overdrive. So it looks like we got a pretty good spot here to start out. A lot of things that we need are going to be close by. We've got the Taiga where we started. There's actually a village somewhere out around somewhere. I think it's to the west. I probably could have zoomed in and saw it over there. But I think we're good to go, guys. I like it. I like it a lot. So really what I wanted to do today is just get the message out, let you guys know that I'm starting a new series. I'm not going to give up on the Thaumcraft series. However, I am just kind of waiting for updates now. Waiting for bug fixes, updates, and, you know, just going through the motions. And, you know, I don't want to keep recording stuff when there's certain things like the arcane boar, the way it worked. I hated that. You know, that was like a whole episode. I really wanted to do a cool mining system, but wasn't able to. So hopefully we get some new content soon for Thaumcraft so we can keep going in that. And in the meantime, we're going to do some tech stuff. I think it'll be fun. So let me know in the comments below what you think. It's just a small mod pack. It's not on Curse. It's not on CurseForge. However, if somebody wants to volunteer and do something and get it up on there and maintain it and keep it updated, you know, feel free. Let me know. We'll have to talk offline or something and figure some stuff out. But until then, until the next episode, I'm not really going to record anything else until we get to the next episode. Until this one goes live and you guys can check it all out and let me know what you think. But what I am going to do in the meantime is get mass amount of materials. I am just going to go mining for like a week and see what we get. And then when I get back, maybe we'll do a cool build and I'll do a time lapse or something. And we'll see how that works out. I've never done a time lapse, but I do have a second account that I can log into and do. But anyway, that's it. I'll catch you guys next episode. See ya. Where is my stuff? Where did I put my bed?